Hello YouTube, welcome. I am back with another video. This time we're going after the big fish. We're going after Bryan Wilkins, aka Chuck Bronson. And before we get started, you guys remember Bagman audits? Well, when I told him I was going to make a video about Chuck and Joe Cool, he says I don't have the balls to go after them. Like, that's supposed to be intimidating. Like, I'm supposed to be intimidated by these two. I mean, God, look at them. How are these two, like, even the least bit intimidating? But anyway, let's get on with it. So, Chuck Bronson, this guy has got to be the most delusional frauditor I've ever seen. First off, according to his About Me, it says he's recognized as a leader of local news. Recognized. Leader. Local news. Really? Because only until I've seen one of your live streams, I had no idea who the hell you were. So you're not really recognized, are you? So, alright, let's get on with it. So, during one of his live streams, this is the same question I ask many other frauditors, because they all claim that, you know, they're fighting for our rights and fighting for our freedoms, yada, yada, yada. So I asked them, how many lives have you actually saved, like cop watching and all that? And him, without skipping a beat, he said thousands. Thousands, like with an S at the end. And right there is where the delusion starts. Because if you look at the actual numbers, is in the United States, so far in this past year, 1,050 people have been shot and killed by cops. And yet this fatwad is claiming he's saved thousands of people. How do you save thousands of people if cops aren't even responsible for that many deaths? And so, first off, he says he's recognized as the leader of local news, claims he saved thousands of people. Well, yep, we're off to a great start here. But anyway, so here's a video that I want you guys to see. This is a clip from the People's Patriot Media Group, where he audits the auditors, and he just so happened to run into Mr. Chuck Bronson, aka Bryan Wilkins. But let's take a look at how quickly Chuck Bronson doesn't like being filmed himself. Talk about a hypocrite. Let's roll that clip. See, like, right away, he puts his hood over his head. Like, he's out in public, but he's trying to create privacy. Like, what the hell, man? What's the matter? You don't like being filmed? Oh, but I thought you had no rights to privacy in public. But let's keep watching.
The cops fucking love this.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah,
Southeast or south? No.
what do you call these cops? What do you call these guys? You tell them to go get a hamburger and a cheeseburger? Look at your fat ass, brother.
Look at you.
Why don't you go get a hamburger and a cheeseburger? Why don't you go get a job at McDonald's?
I will, don't worry.
What do you do for a living? This is what you do. You drive around for 7 hours every night. You drive around for 7 hours, and then you make money on YouTube for content.
I do. I don't
You're a cop.
know
You're a
what you're
professional
talking about.
cop watcher. A professional cop. You make money on YouTube.
No, I don't.
You make ad revenue on YouTube.
No, I don't.
This is your job. This is what you do. This is what Bryan Wilkins does. He drives around and he films cops for a living.
You know, I could show that entire video, but instead I'll leave a link down to that whole video in the descriptions. Because it's just a huge laugh of watching this fat hog being absolutely destroyed by someone playing his own games, where you have no access to privacy in public, you know, yada, yada, yada. And he brings up a good point. Look at some of the titles in his videos. He calls cops hogs and pigs, but look at that. But look at the size of his gut. He looks like he ate a pig and a hog. And yet you want to go around calling cops pigs and hogs. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh, and as for that mugshot, yeah. Apparently him and some lady friend of his got arrested for violating a couple COVID-19 like home mandates violations or something like that. Basically, he's been arrested a lot of times. And, well, for right now, that's pretty much all I got about this guy. Oh, wait, no, there isn't, because as being recognized as the leader of local news, and wouldn't you believe it, he's also an e-beggar. Oh, my God. Oh, and look at this. In all caps, he's asking for money. All caps. Like, wow. Just wow. Oh, and this is my favorite picture of him right here. Look at him trying to look cool. Yeah, you got your backwards hat. You got the sunglasses out in the middle of the night. We can all see your white little 5 o'clock beard. Oh, yeah, man. You're looking dope. But you know what? Let's take a little step further. And let's actually see how much this fat bastard actually makes on YouTube. Okay, so this is what he makes. He makes about $1,200 a month. That is basically nothing. Like, that is... like, that's a little more than half of what I make a month. Like, and he's out here, like, doing live videos every single night. I mean, I know he gets donations from Super Chat, but you gotta remember, YouTube takes 30% of each one of those YouTube Super Chats. So even if you did send him $20, in reality, he's only gonna get about $6. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess dating isn't really an option for him, so he decides, might as well go around listening to police scanners and filming flashing lights. And, well, okay, now that's pretty much everything I have to say about this fat bastard. And, thank you, big man, for, giving me the energy to go in. And go in hard on this one. Joe Cool, you're next.